How do you spot an internet troll? Really well developed forearm. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about internet trolls. And because I am fat and naked, this is obviously a naked truth. Now, let's just excuse the fact that you may be hearing some oompa oompa music coming from my neighbors who are having a party, and this is pretty much the moment I have to make this video. I have other videos to make later tonight, so, you know, I want to get this done, so I apologize if the music bothers you. We're just going to set that aside, and then we're going to say that I'm naked not because it's a sexy thing, because I don't need help being sexy, but rather because it's about being honest and open and showing the world that I have nothing to hide. I'm clicking on my laptop here because I have to look something up in a moment. And today we are talking about cyber bullies. Now, for those of you who don't know, Trisha Hirschberger, this is sort of the Naked Army, Trisha Hirschberger's hashtag Naked Truth, Naked Vlog Club, I guess you would say. And what we do is she chooses a topic and we all discuss how we feel about that topic. She asks us a question and we answer it, so on and so forth. So this week we are discussing cyberbullying. And Trisha Hirschberger's question was, what do you do about cyberbullying? So what do I do about cyberbullying? Well, I have a great example here for you. A great example. I put out a video. I reviewed the 1993 film Space Zombie Bingo, which is horrible. And, you know, it's like the people that made this film acknowledge that it's horrible. They even say, don't stop watching. If you stop watching now, you waste your rental fee. They know it's bad. And it's supposed to be so bad that it's good, but it's not so bad that it's good. It's really difficult to watch. There's so many better movies out there. In fact, I think almost every movie I've ever seen is better than Space Zombie Bingo. And at the end of this particular video, I asked a question of my viewers. I said, what is the worst thing you have ever sat through? Because this is probably the worst movie I've ever seen in its entirety. In fact, there's a lot of better movies I haven't seen in their entirety, but I sat through this because I don't want to review a film without seeing the whole thing. It's just who I am. And I had a certain YouTuber about 3 weeks ago at this point. His name was DeSoto1940. And DeSoto1940 said, the worst thing I have ever sat through? Question mark. Your amateurish movie review. Did you shoot this on your cell phone camera in your parents' basement? Now, obviously, I did not shoot this on a cell phone camera. You can see behind me is a green screen. I am actually shooting with a Canon 60D, which is a semi-professional camera. And I know that a semi-professional camera is defined by the fact that it can give you professional quality, yet lacks a certain level of durability. And I can even show you here, I have something one might consider professional lighting. This isn't all that great, but I'm not just using the lights in the room. So, there you are. Now I could have chosen to say something like, well, actually, I filmed this in your mom's basement because she lets me use the space after sex. I could have said something like that. It wouldn't have been terribly polite. It wouldn't have been terribly professional. But I did not say something like that. What I said was, lol. Awesome troll, bro. You really brought a smile to my face. Funniest thing anyone has said to me in days. Okay, so, what did I do? I applied what is referred to as object psychology. This is to see yourself as an object, meaning that if you trip and fall, and other people laugh, you can see the humor in it and laugh too. This is not to say that if you trip and fall and hurt yourself, it's funny, that's not funny at all. But if you trip, fall, hurt yourself, or don't hurt yourself, there's no harm done, and it's just something funny, you can laugh. And this guy, he made a joke. It was a lampooning joke. It was a joke directed at me and designed to make me angry. But I turned around and said, you know what? I'm going to laugh at this joke. Because it's kind of funny. I kind of walked into it. You know, who knows? I mean, hey, look. At the time, that was the first comment left on this video. I'm going to put that one out there. And you know something? I've looked this up. I've read about YouTube. And YouTube recommends videos based on engagement. So the fact that this person left a comment at all was a major positive. Now, if he had even disliked my video, it would have been a major positive. So technically speaking, he might be doing it in a rude way, but he is helping me. It's sort of like the guy, you're unloading your car and he says, let me help you. You're obviously not strong enough to do this yourself. Insulting, but helpful. That's how I deal with cyberbullying, because guess what? I'm an adult. Let me explain this to you. Okay. Explain this to the internet. Cyberbullying really is unpleasant, but we should get over it. You're on the internet, someone is going to say negative things to you. That is inevitable. That's the internet. Now then, there's things like real bullying. At my last job, I got canned. They didn't tell me I got canned. They refused to tell me when they decided to terminate me or why they decided to terminate me. That's real bullying. I had somebody I thought of as a friend at the time who insisted I play pool with him. I explained to this person that I had school and I had work, and I didn't have time to screw around. I didn't like playing pool. I had 6 hours of my life that was free for the week. I'm not going to spend it doing something I don't like. So I told this particular friend, hey dude, call, leave me a message, tell me what you're doing. If I want to do it, I'll come over. If not, you know what? I need to get some sleep. I'm going to go home. So what this guy did, instead of leaving me this message, is he trolled me. Went around to all of our mutual friends and said, Rick won't talk to me, Rick won't talk to me. Because he knows I hate being called Rick. And, you know, what eventually happened there is I wound up having to stop speaking to every person who was a friend of mine that knew this guy. That's real trolling. I lost it, but, well, I can't say I lost any friends. I really think I just took out the trash. Anybody who believes shit about you behind your back without at very least coming and asking you about your side of the thing, they're called trash. Let's just be clear on that. And you know something? There's a very important statement. This statement comes from a person who is an American villain, the famous Richard Nixon. And a lot of people hate Nixon. I understand that. I'm not going to say he was a good or bad person. I'm just going to say that I enjoy this particular quote from him. And he said, do not get the impression that I am angry with you. You see, one can only become angry with those they respect. So if somebody trolls you and you get pissed off, you're giving them respect. You're acknowledging to that person that what they're saying has a certain kernel of truth to it. Well, you know something? God, that music is annoying. I think they turned it up. They know I'm filming and they turned it up. So anyway, see, I'm respecting the music. It's annoying me. Anyways, it's one of those things. This guy trolled me and it's like, yeah, okay, you don't like my video? That's fine, that's your business. I'm not going to worry about it. No skin off my nose. You watched it, you obviously watched it till the end. Now, it's also very possible that that music is annoying and that this guy was a Trump supporter. I'm very vocal that I'm anti-Trump. Very vocal. And you know what's been happening since I've been so vocal that I'm anti-Trump? I've been getting a lot more negativity on my channel. So yeah, probably a Trump supporter, probably just trolling me. It's one of those things. So yeah, I choose to look at trolls and think, you know, you probably have a screwed up life or you wouldn't be giving me a hard time. So I'm going to laugh at you, because that's what you deserve. That's how I deal with trolls. Now, here is a point where we have to ask a question, and I'm going to leave that on a later note. I would like to know, down in the comments below, what is the funniest thing you've ever heard or you've ever seen online? Someone has said something to you or typed something at you that was really funny online. That's what I want to know. Down there in the comments below, or, you know, something of that nature. And if you want to make your own naked truth, please go to Trisha Hirschberger's channel and view the rules, because I will not be responsible for anything that happens to you while you're naked, unless I'm there. I'm Richard.